tyrannous with the venomous tantrums of scandalous. Motherfuckers can't handle, knock 'em like Rambo. Still came with strength to go head up for day and good stare.
What's up, guys? John here, and welcome to Baltimore Retro Gaming. And today it's a pretty quick video. It's just going to talk about the Black Friday deals that I got. Actually, not on Black Friday, on Thursday. I got them on Thanksgiving Day on my way back up to Baltimore. I'm from Southern Maryland originally, and my parents still live down there. So I went down there, had dinner with them, and I was driving back up. And last year, when we were, me, the woman, and the kid, when we were driving back up to Baltimore, apparently they were having some kind of deal at GameStop, and I remember he had just gotten his Switch, or he was about to get a Switch, something like that. And they had some kind of great deal at GameStop, and we got him something last year. So this year we were on our way home, and although he didn't want to stop, I just remember going into GameStop and the deals that they had. So I do have an Elite Pro membership, so I decided to go in, and they had, and I don't know, it might be different depending on the area that you're in, but they had a deal where it was like $100 off the cost of the system, and you get like a $50 gift card. And I mean, that sounds cool and all, but I'm not really in the market for a system. Probably a Switch soon, but I'm waiting for that price drop. I'm not going to pull the trigger on the Switch just yet. And I know what a lot of people on YouTube and out there in general really say about GameStop. They, a lot of negative things are said about GameStop, but honestly, if you really look at it and you look at like Wii U, PS3, Xbox 360 games, DS, 3DS games, and even now PS4 games, now since the system's starting to age a little bit, you can get a lot of games pretty cheap from GameStop. Stuff that you might see on eBay for $30 or $40, perhaps you could find it at a GameStop for under $10. But anyway, I'm just going to show you the stuff that I got. I don't know if I got an extra discount because it was considered Black Friday or not, but okay, so the first game that I got, and I'll tell you the total that I paid for all these games at the end of the video. You'll probably kind of guess the number because it's going to have the Elite Pro price and all the stuff on the boxes, but most of the games I actually got for the Xbox 360 because they weren't picked through like the other systems. But the first game that I got is Golden Axe Beast Rider. I just thought it was a game in the Golden Axe series and that Sega put the game out on the Xbox. So could be a crappy game, I have no idea. But yeah, Golden Axe Beast Rider. I couldn't tell you the first thing about this game. Now the second game I own on, I believe I own the same version on the PS3. And I actually own the first game, the Japanese import, on the PC Engine, on the CD version of the PC Engine, and that is Record of Agarest War Zero. This is an RPG. I'm pretty sure it's a strategy RPG. I'm pretty sure. I've played the PS3 version. I never finished it, but I played it years ago. I own it, but I don't really remember a lot about this game. When I bought my PC Engine Duo R, I bought that on eBay. I got it shipped from Japan maybe 5 years ago-ish, something like that. And I remember when I got it, the guy sent me all these old games that he had, and the original Record of Agarest War is in there. Although it's in Japanese, I can't understand it. But the Elite Pro price on this game was $2.39, and it's complete. The Xbox 360 kind of dominated during that whole PS3, Xbox 360 age. And, I'm just now starting to get into Xbox games. So, yeah, I picked this up for a couple of dollars. So, yeah. Now, this next Xbox 360 game is a game that I actually own and I think is great. And I saw it there. And this isn't a game you normally see at a GameStop. It's a shoot 'em up, and it's a pretty good one on the Xbox, at least in my opinion. And that is Automatus Excellent, and it is complete. Manual. Guys, if you like, one of my favorite shoot 'em ups on the Sega Genesis is Troubleshooter. It's an amazing shooter. This is in the same style of game as Troubleshooter. The character sprites, the way they're like sitting on the ship, and just the gameplay aspects. It says it's inspired by the legendary Gradius series. I feel like this was inspired by the legendary Troubleshooter or Battlemania series if you're over in Japan. But yeah, Automatus Excellent. As a matter of fact, guys, this is not an expensive game. This is like a hidden gem. This is a hidden gem I'm going to show you right now. It's a shoot 'em up. It came out in the United States for the Xbox 360 on eBay right now. You can buy this game brand new on eBay right now for $10 shipped, $9.99 shipped. Yeah, I screenshotted a picture of it. I'll throw it in the video. But yeah, Otominus, excellent. I had to rescue this game, even though I already own it. I'd like to give it to a friend of mine or somebody that's getting into shoot 'em ups. That way they can experience it. But yeah, definitely check that one out if you see it. It's kind of a hard game to find, but a hidden gem nonetheless. And I got Ragnarok Odyssey for the Vita. This is the last game that I got, so all I got was these 4 games right here. But I own Ragnarok Odyssey Ace on the PS3. I'm pretty sure. This is just a Vita game I didn't own. Now, they had other Vita games there, and I'm a huge Vita fan, collector, all that stuff, but I only like buying the games when they're really, really cheap, and this one, the Elite Pro price on it was $3.99, so anyway, I kind of folded this receipt up so you couldn't see my Elite Pro number or all that. I wanted you to see just what I paid on the receipt. So it's got a breakdown of the games, but I paid $12.69 for these 4 games right here. Now, not a huge deal. I've gotten better deals in the past, yard sales and stuff, but less than $13 and you're getting 4 good games. I feel like that's a good deal. And I'm just saying that to say, like, if you're just getting into collecting, or if you're a fan of like the Wii, the Wii U, the Xbox 360, the PlayStation 3, the DS, the 3DS, and even the newer Xbox, the Xbox One, and the PlayStation 4, now, not all the games on the new Xbox and the new PlayStation are cheap, but you can find it. And again, like I say, if you're just starting out collecting, you can find some awesome games at GameStop for really, really cheap. Way cheaper than you'd find them online or anywhere else. Maybe you have a friend that will sell you games really cheaply. I don't know. But for people that are into those systems or that are just starting out collecting, go to GameStop and buy some of your games because, the results don't lie. You can find some great stuff there cheap. Now, I will say this. Now, I stopped at the GameStop in Calvert County in Prince Frederick on my way back up to Baltimore, past Baltimore actually. So this was a GameStop that I don't normally stop at. And anytime I'm traveling anywhere and I see a GameStop, I stop there and I pick through all their shit because I know that I haven't been there before and not everyone around that area is going to be into the same kind of games I am. So the odds of me finding shoot 'em ups on the Xbox 360 are greater in an area where I haven't picked through the entire store, you see. So that's just a trick that I use, guys. If you're traveling anywhere and you see a GameStop, I don't care if you're flying and throw the shit in your suitcase or whatever, If you're traveling and you're like me and you're into video games, stop at a GameStop that's outside of your area because you will be surprised at the stuff you'll find. As a matter of fact, I stopped at a GameStop outside of my area a few weeks ago. I found 2 games I think I paid $25 for these 2 games. Don't ask me how I got this deal, but one of them was, it was a Fire Emblem game for the Wii. Maybe it was Fire Emblem Radiant Dawn or Fire Emblem Path of Radiance. I haven't played it. I just got it because it was really cheap and I knew I would play it eventually. But that's like a $50 game, I think, that Wii Fire Emblem game. But yeah, I found it at GameStop super cheap and it's like in great condition with the manual and everything. Another game I found on the Wii that's pretty awesome that's really gone up in price recently is the Dragon's Lair trilogy, which has Dragon's Lair, Dragon's Lair 2, and Space Ace, although I don't know why it's called a trilogy because Space Ace has nothing to do with the Dragon's Lair games. But regardless, I got those 2 games together for like $25, and that's like, Dragon's Lair, that's another $50 game. So, let's say I sold shit on eBay or online, like I can make a bunch of money that way just going to GameStop, buying used games for cheap and flipping them. So I'm sure there's people out there that do that. But those are the type of deals I find when I stop at a GameStop outside of my area or outside of my comfort zone. Well, anyways, guys, I hope everyone had an awesome Thanksgiving. And again, look for some deals for Black Friday because it's not just going to be the stuff that's posted in the newspaper and those doorbusters. It's going to be the stuff that's already in the store that they're going to be willing to sell cheaper on today of all days, which is Black Friday. And even if it's not Black Friday, you can still find your games at GameStop, your used games, pretty cheap. Again, for systems like the Xbox 360, PS3, the Vita, the DS, the 3DS, and stuff like that. And even now, some of the older PS4 and Xbox One games. Anyways, guys, thanks for watching. Now, remember to like this video. Remember to subscribe to the channel. Until next time, peace out.